Hi, Jana.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Sorry for the 2 minute delay.
Oh, that's okay, no problem.
Okay, so you're in the class that starts at 7:10 tonight, right?
Correct. Yes.
And and okay, good. So what kind of questions can I help you with?
So I was having issues with chapter 11, question 1. I just wasn't sure how to use the StatCrunch calculator for it.
Okay, so listen, we can do it one of two ways. Either I can share my screen with you, or you can share your screen with me. Let's try it. You share it with me. I'll tell you what to do.
All right.
There's a recording of this, so if you want to have a recording afterwards, we can do that. I can send you that.
Okay. Um, share content. So I guess the issue for me was I did the homework a while ago, but when I was going to take the test, I couldn't remember.
Okay. All right. I'm sure it'll come
So,
back very quickly. It's very straightforward. So let's
okay, let me
I see it starting to
share
change.
this.
Okay. So this is chapter 11.
Yes.
Okay. So a couple of things to point out to you. Um, what? Okay, a couple of things. First of all, this is really not really chapter 11. I mean, it is chapter 11, but it's really based on the stuff in chapter 7. If you know chapter 7, this will be easy. That's first of all. Second of all, somebody asked me about this a few days ago, a week ago. So I made like one of these handouts that I attached to the, I'm not sure, a lot of people aren't aware of this. Maybe I should tell the whole class. Before we do this example, can you go back to on the left side where it says main menu?
Oh, here.
Okay, go to the main menu and click on documents, the one right below that, up, right there. Click on that. Now click on the next thing up below that.
Oh, the syllabus.
Yeah, and below that is some more documents. These are all the documents. Click on the next thing. Okay, then it goes down. You go down to YouTube, and okay, click on that. Okay, so first of all, it has all the YouTubes that I made in that first document. But then below it, it has go down to chapter the fourth
Okay,
one down. That's one. Yeah, click on that. No, one up.
this
Okay,
one.
and that should open up a document that hopefully, if I'm doing this correct, shows you how to do these examples.
Can you see the document or no?
No, I don't see it. Or
Oh,
maybe you have to share. You have to share like a specific document, like Word documents is a different kind of share. I see that. I see on your screen now the list of all those documents, but you might have to go to share again, change the share content to something.
yeah, I just gotta find where you are.
No, you have to go on on your computer up to share.
Yeah, hold on one second. Share. Okay.
Then it gives you a list of all the things that are open on your computer. Okay, well there it is. Okay, so that's the problem, and that's the solution, and that's yes. Usually there are a few pages, but this one's a short one. So I'll tell you now. You can read that at your leisure, but let me tell you the trick. The trick is you do the same. It's basically the same as chapter 7, probability involving the normal distribution, except instead of using the standard deviation by itself, since we're dealing with averages of sample sizes, we take the standard deviation divided by the square root of the sample size. And that's what you
Yeah.
plug in. That's it. And once you do that, everything solves itself using the StatCrunch from chapter 7.
Okay.
So if you want
I
to
just
do it
want to
now,
try to solve it on the StatCrunch with you.
say again.
I just want to try to solve the
Sure, no
StatCrunch with
problem. Okay,
you.
so we have to remember the number. So now let's go back to your problem. I just wanted to point
Okay.
this out that these help documents are there.
Yeah.
You should know about that. Okay, let's now go back to your problem. Share the screen for homework numbers 11.1.
Okay. It's confusing.
Take your time.
This one.
You're going through instead of me, so.
Yeah. Share. So.
Okay, there it is again. Okay, so usually most of these examples
Mm-hmm.
give you some data, and when you click on the data, you go straight to the StatCrunch. But here, there is no data, so the only way to get to the StatCrunch is by going on right below where it says Get More Help.
Mm-hmm.
It says Open up StatCrunch, which doesn't always work. Depends if you're logged in or not. Yeah, okay, it works. Okay, good. So then you want to go to Stat
Mm-hmm.
and Calculators, the first row, the first thing, and then you want to go down to Normal. This is how you did it in chapter 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, so you type in the numbers that you have. The only trick is you got to know what the mean. And I don't remember the example. If you move it over, you might be able to see the example itself. It says, what's the probability it's less than 206? Okay. So you
Yeah.
type so first of all, go back up to you got to type in less than 206.
206. Oh.
Okay, now 206. That's the first thing. You got to be careful if it's less than or more than or between. Right now we're doing less than.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then you got to type in the mean of this particular problem, which I think was also 206, but you can double check that. Yes, 206.
Yes.
I'm seeing it. And finally, and this is the only real trick to do, is to know that when it comes time to type in a standard deviation, which they give you, you don't use
Mm-hmm.
the number they give you. You use the number divided by the square root of the sample size. So in this case, what is the sample size? It's I'm looking.
20 or
No. It says
41.
so. It's 25 is the standard deviation divided by the
Mm-hmm.
square root of 41. Do you have a calculator?
Yes. 1 second. Where's my?
So it's about six
I got it.
point. The square root of 41 got to be about 6.5, right?
So it's
25.
3.90.
Okay, so type that in where we ask for the standard deviation,
Okay.
where the one is now. Okay, and then hit compute, or it popped up already. But you type in compute.
Okay.
That's it, and you're all done the
Okay,
same
let
way.
me try the between one.
Okay, then you got to go on top. You got to click on between. All right, so now you're going to be typing in two numbers.
The
That's all.
201 and 211.
That's it. So it's 0.80.
But then how come mine is different?
I mean, yours is different.
Like as in when my answer here. However, I don't even remember how I did this, but I got the 0.782 and it was marked right.
Okay, so there's one possibility. Um, I allow, because of rounding errors, I allow that if somebody
Okay.
puts out an answer, it's off by 0.1. So that means
Mm-hmm.
it's just so 0.782 is less than 0.1 away from the right answer, but the right answer is 0.80.
Okay.
I'm not sure how you got 78, but that's the right way to do it.
Okay, so I'm going to use this for the SD. All right, let me just do the other one and then I think I should be good.
Okay.
I don't know why I was confused about it, but I appreciate you taking the time.
Well, it's my job. I'm your teacher, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I get paid for it. I'm not doing you a favor.
Um, okay. All right, well then that's easy enough.
Was that right? I haven't checked it. 0.005.
Yeah, I have 0.007.
Yeah, I'm not sure where you got that from. Maybe you rounded instead of, I don't know how you did it. Maybe you
Yeah.
did. Maybe I can't imagine what you did there, but the trick is to
But I'll
divide by the square root of n.
yeah, so then I'll try and do this all in the test because I still have to take the test 11, chapter 11 is what I'm
Okay.
currently working on.
Okay. Again, you're allowed to take as many. So even if you get it wrong, you can always call back again. We can go through it again, but you should get it right now. Also, um, I was going to say about you have that other help stuff. You can you have it now. You have it in writing.
Yeah.
The steps that I went through.
And then also for when is our projects due? Is it going to be due the 13th?
When is it? The 13th of,
December.
we mean the last day of class?
I think that's the last, like, that would have been the final day. Is that when it's due? I just didn't know
Yeah,
the
yeah,
exact
yeah.
day.
I was a little bit unclear myself, and I'm not sure if I put it down in writing. It's definitely going to be due by the last day of class. I think I even made it
Yeah.
the 12th. But I was always toying with the idea of having people present it, or some of the project
Uh-huh.
presented, so other people can see how to do it right. I might still do that if somebody hands in a really good project early enough. I'll use that as a model for other people.
Okay, yeah.
But
We're
but
working on
but
ours to submit it early, but I just wanted to have a date just to
no, there's no real deadline. I
organize.
mean, there were dates for the what do you call it, the preliminary, summary. That sort of, I didn't really push that either. I just want people to get the data, so I can send it to me so I can make sure you have the right data. Once you have the data, you put it into StatCrunch one after the other, and it's pretty straightforward.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right, so let me know if you have any other questions
Um,
anytime. I'd be happy to help you. How do you like the fact that the class, which was supposed to be um, in person, sort of evolved into this online thing? I mean, people are asking me questions, one by one, and I'm happy to do that. How
yeah,
do
I
you?
think I mean, I've always been more of a in class type of person just for accountability reasons and just like it helps me feel like I learn it. Um, I mean, I do like the structure of the class and I think that now since it is online, that I like that we're able to take stuff multiple times. Because I know other people in other stats class or like my roommates, they're always struggling
Right.
um with
Okay.
like the grades and all that.
Right.
Um,
Here you can get yourself, you can get any grade you want, as long as you keep retaking the test or the homework, you can get a
yeah,
good
so
grade.
far I've been on top of taking it until I get it right. So
Okay, good, good. And what about,
it's
have you been using any of the videos that I made, or or anybody
yeah,
else?
a few of them I had to go back. I think now for the later chapters it's getting a little bit more challenging, so I definitely will as I
Okay,
finish out the last few chapters. But it's
okay,
definitely very helpful that you have it.
okay. And were you aware of that thing I directed you to, those lists of help documents, for
I don't
different
think
bill?
I knew about the specific ones you made. I think I was only aware of like the YouTube part.
Okay, maybe I should tell that to the class, because they're there, and a lot
Yeah,
of
that
people
could
ask me
help.
questions about those. I purposely picked the harder examples to try to, give that help to. So, okay, good. I'm glad you're aware of it.
Yeah.
All right. Again, nice talking to you, and call again with any questions.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a good night.
Bye bye. Okay, well, again, I had one to defend myself. I had one girl who asked me early on, can she speak to me online at that time? So I did. I asked her some questions. So far, so good. All right, good. All right, Doubles. So you go. So you can get stuff. So you must be tired. It's been like that, huh? No. Drive carefully coming home. And I'll see you.